because my mother told me to. So I just walked towards So thank you all for those wonderful toasts. Thank you all, along with Jonathan, for stealing all of my material for this toast. So sitting there listening to all of the funny, heartfelt, and thoughtful things that you all had to say, I tried to figure out what I could say that would be a little bit different. Because, as you might imagine, adventure sort of came into my ideas of what I might talk about. I, in fact, went out of my way to find a Herman Melville quote for you about adventure. As for me, I am tormented by an extraordinary itch for things remote. I love to sail for blue seas and land on barbarous coasts. There was going to be more with that, but we're going to bypass adventure because I've heard of a lot of their adventures. But I had to work on it because there was like a lot of research. Thanks, Vicky and Christian, by the way. So then I thought, okay, well, the sort of unique thing maybe that I have among us is that I've known Jeremy for 36 years. For those of you who know Jeremy, that's more like 66 or 76 years, given how much he crams into every moment of every day. It's been tiring, but wonderful. So, it's hard to sum that up. I thought I could maybe talk about our childhood memories from our wonderful summers at the beach with Justin and Dee and Papa. Or about how Jeremy used to extort money from us when we were little. Or how, I don't know, all of the different times and the different places and the different ways and the different countries that Jeremy's been there for me throughout my entire life. But that's not really a toast. So then I thought, oh, I could talk about Josh. Because even though I've only known Josh for 8 years or so, we've had some amazing times together, and a lot of them have nothing to do with Jeremy. Josh and I, for example, spent an amazing 4th of July weekend in Provincetown. Josh and I also happen to be food twins, in case any of you were wondering. We have the exact same palate about absolutely everything. But then I thought, and I knew that other of you have known him for far better and far longer than I have, and I would rather hear your stories instead. So I'll be up at the bar later with Vicky, so come find me and tell me about those stories. Bar over there. Vicky, Beth, you're gonna, yeah, okay, thank you. But then I thought, really, what I wanted to toast about tonight was happiness. Because happiness is what Jeremy and Josh bring to each other's already very full lives. And I think it's what they bring to each and every one of your lives, and that's why you come from near and far to be here to celebrate with them tonight. And then I thought, there's a lot of that, and I thought, then I thought that seemed kind of trite or cliche to toast to happiness at a wedding. But I have some good reasons for doing that. For example, I have never seen a couple more in love or who made each other more happy than my Aunt Connie and Uncle Jerry. My Uncle Jerry, and my Uncle Jerry never wanted more than anything in the whole world than for his family to be happy. So I know that he's watching right now, and he's really proud and really happy that you both are together, and we're all here for you. Also, it's statistically proven that you are more likely to be happy if you're a married person. So you're on your way to happiness. But just to go along a little bit more with the adventure theme, I'd just like to say thank you to Jeremy and Josh, actually, for taking the time today, even though we have lived together and have loved one another and been on many adventures together, to sort of stand up and say here and now that this is the person I'm going to stand with for the rest of my life. And in particular, I wanted to say thank you to Jeremy for bringing me Josh, who's possibly the best new cousin anyone could ever ask for. So I also don't have a glass of wine, but I just want to toast to Jeremy and Josh. So may you grow old on one pillow.